foresight, traits that can't be faked, borrowed, or stolen. The cruelty for them is that while they were busy projecting power, they were revealing their own weakness. Their focus on outward impression blinded them to the real strength standing quietly in front of them. They underestimated how much can exist beneath stillness, how much influence can grow unseen, and how much respect is commanded by integrity and discernment alone. Every attempt to control or diminish you ended up highlighting their lack of insight, patience, and wisdom. Now, the regret they carry isn't just about missed opportunities. It's about realizing that the person they dismissed as ordinary was actually exceptional in ways they'll never fully understand. They can see the results, the respect, and the alignment that you naturally command, but they can't replicate it, influence it, or undo it. Their misjudgment has permanently exposed the gap between them and you, and that gap is a constant reminder that true power is often quiet, unseen, and impossible to measure by the standards of the unprepared. Number 10. You were protected because your fall would have disrupted too many destinies. Protection isn't random, and it isn't reserved for the loud, flashy, or seemingly untouchable. Some people are preserved because the world can't afford for them to fail, even if the people around them never realize it. You were one of those people. Every move you made, every decision, and every step of your growth wasn't just about your life. It affected the trajectory of countless others. That invisible network of influence made you untouchable in ways your enemies could never predict. When they tried to harm you, the world quietly shifted, closed doors behind you, or redirected threats before they could land. They couldn't see it, and that's why their regret is so sharp. They understand too late that removing you wasn't just dangerous, it was impossible. They assumed the stakes were small because their perspective was narrow. They measured power by immediate control, influence by personal gain, and success by short-term impact. They didn't see the ripple effect that followed your existence. Every act of kindness you didn't advertise, every boundary you maintained, every quiet decision guided others in ways they couldn't trace. You weren't living in isolation. You were operating in a network of outcomes that required your integrity to remain intact. To disrupt you would have been to disrupt that delicate balance. That's why attempts to break you failed. That's why chaos around you found limits it didn't find elsewhere. The regret they carry isn't about you personally. It's about the realization that they underestimated the consequences of their actions, and that their attempts to control